a disciple. Church and the world are full of believers, but there are not many disciples. Think about it back in the day, Lois. It was a world full of people that believed.
Yes, sir.
But it was only 12 disciples.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Wow. And what we have to do in order to become an effective church is learn to leave this idea of just being a believer.
All right. Rolling.
95% of this church are only believers.
Lord help us. Lord help us.
95% of this church are just believers. There's about 5 people in here that are disciples. 5% of people. Yes, I believe that he lived, he died and rose again. That's a believer. I'm saved. That's a believer. But a disciple is one that is being willing to be taught and follow every move that God says.
Right.
Church are full of believers.
Look at here.
Full of them.
Whoa.
I'm going to tell you what a believer do. Believer believe they come to church on Sunday morning. But when they leave church, guess what?
What's that?
They have no works.
Come on, son.
They don't do what they believe. They just believers. And the question is, how do I leave from being just a believer to becoming a disciple?
Good question, God.
And see, watch this. Disciples have benefits. Believers don't. It's like this. You got Geico. You got Geico, but you got liability. You got Geico, but you got full coverage and all of the perks.
All right.
It's a bit different. Both of y'all got Geico. Both of y'all going to heaven. But you got a better coverage plan.
You broke that down.
Your window you're going to have a window and a pool in the back of your mansion. What I'm trying to tell you, real disciples get more, but they go through more.
I know that's right.
Don't think that you're going to be a disciple and you ain't going to go through nothing.
Come on, man. Be a good disciple.
You have to go through something
Yes, sir.
to be a disciple. Let me tell you about a disciple. A disciple is obedient to his master.
Yeah. All right.
Jesus said it like this. You're telling me you love me, but that's lip service.
All right. But your heart.
If you love me, you'll keep my commands.
If you love my God.
Discipleship. I have a church full of disciples. I have a church full of believers, but I'm looking for a church that's full of disciples.
That's right.
I need a church that want to be discipleship.
Wow.
Want to be followers. Want to be learners. Want to be teachers.
Yes, sir.
Want to be taught how to move and how to work.
Yes.
That's a special way to do this and a special way to do that. Believers come to church And when they want to go to the bathroom, they walk across the front.
Come on.
You watch it. But the disciples say, if I go to the bathroom, watch this. If I have to give you,
Oh, okay. I got
I'll let you.
Say so, man.
You know why? They've been taught.
That's right.
They've been taught how to be in the presence of God. Believers, they just want to be in the presence. But disciples know how to be in the presence. Now let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. Another thing about a disciple, he understands the stages of what it takes to become a disciple. I'm going to tell you something. Most of y'all in here don't know the stages. And see, if I had you, see, now this is a teaching. What I'm doing is I'm teaching you. Okay? Believing ain't the first stage. Believing ain't the first stage. The first stage is being a spectator.
All right.
That's right.
The second stage is being a follower.
All right.
Third stage is being a believer. Then the fourth stage is being a disciple.
Right.
And I've got to tell you the fifth stage, but some of y'all will get it twisted. But I'm going to tell you about it. I'm not going to tell you that. Now the first stage, what we have to learn in this church is when we see spectators.
Okay.
Spectators, this is what you used to be. You used to come to church, just look around, see what's going on. Because you have to decide if you want to be a part of this. So what we got in this church right now is spectators come and just draw it out. Let me see, they got some crazy people up here. See, because Jesus had them.
Yeah. He did.
Jesus had people that just want Zacharias jumped up in the tree because he was a spectator. Want to get the good view. I want to see it. See, what you got in this church, you got to know when a spectator is. That's why we as disciples got to be on our best behavior. That's right. Because when we're not on our best behavior, a spectator is seeing some conflict, stupidness, craziness in your church that's going to make them, they'll never want to come back here. You're talking now.
You talking.
That's why I get upset when you know you ought to be praising God. And you sitting there looking crazy. And thinking that the spectator ain't looking at you looking crazy.
That's right. That's right. That's
right. Oh, I know y'all mad at me, but I'm gonna talk to y'all. It's a shame when all our kids out there running back and forth to rallies, getting extra fries, all that kind of stuff, and we act like we don't know what's going on. And look, the spectator for the first time walking in said, "No, the kids loud in the back." I'm talking about myself.
Go ahead, preach. Come on, son.
Little things the spectator looking at. Dirt that we done looked over, they looking at it.
All right.
Y'all ain't talking
Come
about
on,
me.
man.
Can I talk about talk about?
Go ahead.
I went and got my I gotta get that dresser drawer out of here.
You better preach.
I went and got the dresser drawer and put it right in the daggone fellowship hall. I'm just as wrong as I can be. I ain't gonna talk about y'all, I'm gonna talk about me. Got that daggone dresser drawer sitting there. It should have been in the office or something.
Come on,
People, I need help getting that dresser out of here. Brother Carter, you got a truck. Ouch, you stepping on my toes here. Ouch.
All right now. That's right.
What I'm trying to say is spectators are spectating.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
If we don't watch, if we're not watchful at what they are watching.
Yeah.
Teaching it. go to the next level.
Come on, sir.